In the last episode of Taylor's Travels, Bobby and I sailed to the marina where Naughty Dogs was being kept. We worked on cleaning it up, and then it was time for us to say goodbye. And stay tuned for this one because it's pretty exciting. I embark on my very first solo journey with Sea Gypsy. Hey there, my name's Taylor. Whether I'm traveling by air, land, or sea, I want to use my skills and various methods of travel to explore our beautiful planet. Subscribe to join me as I navigate life with my sense of adventure as my compass. Oh my god, friends. Wish me luck. Today I'm gonna embark on my first solo trip. It's gonna be maybe 3 or 4 days. Today I'm only gonna be going about 25 miles. It should take me like 4.5 hours. So I'm gonna be leaving Beaufort, North Carolina, where I'm at right now, and I'm pretty nervous. I mean, I should be more confident. I've sailed at least a little over 5,000 nautical miles at this point. It's just still scary doing it on your own. And so I hope everything goes well. Trying to keep my cool. I just finished filling up the water tanks. I need to top up on fuel and unplug shore power, let the engine warm up, and then we'll be ready to get off the dock. Thank you.
Safe travels.
It's really happening. It's just me out here, and it's going pretty well. Feels good. So I'm about an hour and a half into the journey so far. The sun has just decided to peek out, which is making it a little bit warmer, but it's pretty cold. It looks like there's a lot of water here, but the channel of the ICW that I can actually navigate is very narrow, so I really have to kind of be paying attention all the time. The Intercoastal Waterway, also known as the ICW, is a 3,000-mile or 4,800-kilometer long inland waterway, made up of natural inlets, bays, and rivers, as well as man-made canals. It runs all the way from Boston, Massachusetts to Brownsville, Texas. Many cruisers choose to take the ICW because it provides more protection and less of the hazards of going offshore.
Oh my goodness! Hi! Hello!
Oh my goodness, one of them just jumped right up beside the cockpit and scared the crap out of me. I thought the dolphins had kind of gone away and I was just about to go under a bridge and one just jumps right beside me. anchoring on my own went really well. This is a perfect anchorage. There's nobody else here. It's really nice and calm. There is quite a bit of a current though, so I was able to kind of just use the current to drift back, and then I reversed down on it, and I've got good land markers here to make sure that I'm not dragging or anything. But yeah, it was a good short little day for my first solo run, and everything went well. So I'm super happy, and I think I have earned myself a drink. After a peaceful night's sleep at anchor, I woke up early to pull the anchor up and get moving once again. Of course, things can't always go smoothly. As soon as I pulled up anchor and got back to the helm, I looked down and the gauge was at over 200, so it was overheating just being at idle. So I had to kind of come against the current and come to a new spot and re-anchor. And in a little bit of a panic that I was in, I didn't anchor in the best spot. So I'm pretty close to these docks right here, and if the current swings and changes, might not be so good. So just trying to figure it out. Alright, well I've got the engine running again, and I think I've gotten it figured out. Bobby actually flushed out the coolant before he left and changed it. I think there was just a little bit of air got in from that, and then so the engine ran fine yesterday, and then when I stopped and it cooled down, all the little bubbles kind of collected in one place and created like an airlock, so there was no coolant getting to the engine, because even at idle, like I shut it down to let it cool down, and then even at idle, as soon as I started it back up again, it was spiking almost instantly within a minute or two. So you know, usually when your engine's overheating, it has to do with your water intake, like your raw water pump or impeller, but those are both brand new, so I kind of didn't think it was that. So I basically just kind of burped the T valve and just let the air out. And so then I started it up, and then once coolant started flowing out of that, I closed it again. And now, let me check the temperature again. Yeah, the temperature hasn't risen at all, normal operating temperature, so whew, thanks to my dad, gave him a call, and he's a mastermind with figuring this kind of stuff out. So time to pull up anchor, round 2. Let's do it. Okay, well I made it to my anchorage successfully. I didn't go as far as I was planning today, just with the delays this morning and the overheating and stuff. I'm at a pretty nice little anchorage, and there's actually a gorgeous sunset outside. I wish it was a little bit warmer because it's just too cold for me to hang out in the cockpit. But tomorrow, I'm gonna see how far I can make it. Hopefully I can make it to the mooring that I'm hoping on leaving the boat. If not, I might just make it to Wrightsville Beach. And then from there, I will be continuing south and hopefully finally getting somewhere warmer. So tonight I'm just gonna hang out, and I actually have a lot of editing to do. And yeah, just kind of chill out and enjoy the day. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole boat, is my wonderful aft cabin, my nice big bed, and this huge window at the back that I can actually watch the sunset from inside. and be nice and warm. It kind of reminds me of my camper van with like the big window at the back, but it definitely feels like home. Thank you so much to all of my amazing patrons. You guys are the ones who make this channel possible. By becoming a patron, you'll receive benefits like early access to all of my videos, extra content, and my live tracker.